What is up guys, this is Vishu from SavageCamp and today we are going to do string method. So the reason I did not talk about this right after we did data types video is because some of these outputs are going to be in list. And to recap, list is nothing but anything that starts with square brackets and ends with square brackets. It is linear in structure, can store multiple data types, and it's easier to use. So you will see some of these methods would return a string. So let me open up idle. We are going to use idle for this video. So we don't need to actually run a whole program to show all of these methods. I can just show you over here. So let me copy this and I will go over some of the very basic ones because they are all related. So we have name over here. These three, L strip, R strip and strip, remove white spaces. Now you can just guess. L strip means it removes white spaces from the left side. R strip removes it from the right side and strip removes it from both the sides. So if I do name like this and name.lstrip, it should remove it from the left side. Now we can do the same thing over here on the right side. Name, you will see the white space over here. Let's do name.right strip and you will see it removed. And again, we will add white spaces on both the ends. And now we can remove it from both sides. So let's do the next three. So these three are related, lower, upper and title. So at this moment, name has white spaces. So let us remove that with name is equal to name.strip. The reason we still have this is because we put it over here and when we stripped it, we did not save it in a variable. So now name has no white spaces. So I will do name.upper. This will show you the name in uppercase and name.title will show you the name with the first letter capitalized and name is equal to name.upper. So I can save it. And now if I do name, you will see it uppercase. And if I do lower, you will see it go in all lowercase characters. Now let's do name is equal to name.title. So we have a proper name. Oh, so I did not put the brackets. So name is equal to name.title. I messed it up. So I'm going to do this. Name is equal to name.title. And now name is what we wanted. So let me open another idle because that one is full. And here, let's go with starts with. So starts with is not just a normal method. It is going to give you an error if you, oh, I did a typo. So that's my bad. So if you do name.starts with, it is going to give you an error because it needs an argument, which means it needs something to check it with. So if I do name.starts with, and I do like V, this is false because it does not start with V. I can do P and this will also be false because it's case sensitive. So this will be small p and this will return true. So the same thing happens with ends with. So I'll copy this and you will see it false. It ends with G. So we have starts with and ends with. So these are also done. Is alpha would be difficult. So I can do n is equal to maybe like this and n dot is alpha will be true because there are alphabets in there. So if I do this, it's going to give me false because there's a space in there. So the space makes this false. So always remember it has to be one word. That is it. You cannot join this. This will return false for is alpha. And what else is there? Is digit is going to be numbers. So let me do 10. N dot is digit. It's true. N dot is numeric. It's the same thing. You can use any one of those while you're beginning. And let's do name. So we have name dot index. Now similar to what we did with starts with and ends with, this needs an argument. So you have to pass something in. So name dot index, suppose I do u. So u will give me an index of 16. So if I do name of 16, it will give me u. So if I do name of 0, it will give me p, the first letter. If I do name of -1, it will give me g, which is the last letter. So if you notice, this string is acting like a list because I am passing the index numbers and it is giving me something back. So let's come back to the split method, and this is something you will use a lot. If I don't specify anything over here, it will split it according to white spaces. So here you will see it has split the string according to white space, and I can do name.split, and if I do a hyphen, it will split it according to the hyphen. So when you split the string, think of it as opening a door. So on the left side, it will separate it. On the right side, it would separate it. So it will not separate it on spaces because we specified a hyphen. So now if I remove this, you will see on the left side of the door is Pierre, and on the right side of the door it's Emerick Aubameyang. So that is how the split method works. So what happens if I do name.split and I suppose do a $, which is not in there? So it will give me one element of the list with the whole name. So it does not do anything except changing the string into a list. And that is what the split method does. It gives you output in a list format. Let's split according to E. Let's see what happens if we do name.split and we pass the character E. And the reason I'm using E is because there are like 3 E's. Like I said, think of it as a door. So on the left side of the door, it's this. On the right side of the door, it's this. Then comes the E, which we split and we take the hyphen. Then again comes the E, we take the M, we remove the E, then we take the Rick, and we also take the space and Aubameyang. So we have Oba and an M, we remove the E and we take Yang. So remember, if you pass anything over here, it is going to be removed from the string because Python tries to split the string using that letter. So I think that covered most of it, and there are a lot of string methods, but these are the most common ones that you will use. And in the next program, we will make use of if-else loop, and we will try to use is alpha, is digit, and title. Let's try to do any one of these. So that is it for this video, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.